One Flash Freeze seems random. I think Flash Freeze is really good against all the Darius running around. I don't think this list needs a lot of additional top end. Like most of the times it wins with a big Ashe swing, right?
Oh, I can't wait.
Okay. So we can use this to call and take 2 damage, but it'll tap us out of brittle mana the next turn. Could use a defensive archer to take 0 damage. But the next turn, if we develop Trapper, that gives our opponent the opportunity to use Demolitionist. I think I like this more. Archer is gonna, like, can get even more value later on. If it freezes, like, Basilisk Rider or Darius, whereas Culling Strike's never gonna get more value than getting rid of that card.
Patience. The party has arrived.
The thing is, Sejuani is kind of good as an answer to Darius, isn't she? The turn that Darius is played. But you have quite a lot of answers to Darius anyway.
Hot on the trail. Let's boogie.
I should probably use this golden opportunity. I was thinking about just blocking here and developing Ashe. This feels a bit better though. Yeah, it does feel like Farron usually comes in when the game's already decided, doesn't it? Like with all the aggro running around, Tavern Keeper is honestly worth a consideration. But it does make it the deck like considerably slower against control. Against stuff like S-Karma. I guess Farron is really good against S-Karma.
It's Draven time.
All the world on one arrow. Explosives primed.
Through it.
Okay.
Got an axe with your name on it.
Also, I guess he just wants to take HP off of overwhelm blockers.
Fuse is lit.
Okay, now I'm confused. I guess he wanted Draven to hit.
You own what you take.
An A-letter sometimes is KW. I actually have to agree. Have I tried Labs? Yeah, I wasn't too impressed by Labs.
They'll never see it coming.
I mean, I'm winning on my next swing. There's no real upside to block with Trapper over this. I think I'd rather keep my unit alive. So the question is, especially regarding tournament formats, if this list is better than Braum Swain. Because Braum Swain also felt really good. Block Ashe with X was the right play. Maybe, I don't really know what his hand is, but it would have been... I think it would have been better than whatever it was he's doing right now. There's no real downside to open attacking. I guess like Decisive Maneuver plus Fervor punishes me. But it's more likely that if I develop, he can find Decimate plus Fervor. Most of these lists don't even run Decisive Maneuver anymore. G to the G. Spider. Is it Spider? It's probably still Harrowing. Do I prefer Trapper over... yeah, I prefer Trapper over Trifarian. I'm not sure if Trappers are even keeps in this matchup. I'm just assuming Yeti to blow the game out, so... oh. Brain freeze. Hey, actually worked out. 5-head play. Although maybe Culling Strike would have been better. Yeah. It's kind of hard to say. Well, now that this is happening though, like I really needed the 1 mana, but obviously I didn't have Brittle in hand the turn before. Like Culling Strike's still gonna be good in combination with Brittle or Flash Freeze or Ice Veil Archer, right? Whereas Glory Seeker is only good on offensive turns. It's kind of hard to tell. This is interesting though, like it's not very obvious how to approach this matchup as the Ashe player. I see you, Lob, but I don't see you, Labyrinth. That's not fair. So while this is a very inefficient trade, this is probably the best I can do this turn. Playing as soon as Iron drops so you get the fierce competition. At 20 HP there's no real downside to developing Sage, right? I wonder if open passing's ever good, since I'm ahead on board. I wouldn't hate a pass actually. I just don't know if this is too good not to take it. Okay, he's gonna use Harrowing next turn. Or less, yeah. But does put Darius in Brittle Steel range. Guess I kind of have to harsh winds, otherwise Assessor doesn't draw anything.
Tread carefully.
Okay. Wow, he does all this for 4 damage. That's crazy.
Only the finest serve. For the Empire.
Ah, okay. I guess he has a decimate left.
Make the Empire proud.
Let's see, maybe I can force him to block with Darius this turn. Gonna use Culling Strike on this, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I force him to take blocks with Overwhelm units. Thing is, it's fairly likely this last card's a Harrowing. Maybe I should set up finishing attack on the next turn. Kinda like only swinging with Trifarian. Or like not even. Yeah, I think I mean... Then again, I'm kind of using Reckoning if he uses Harrowing anyway, ain't I? Yeah, I'm not sure what the last play would have been this last turn. The correct play. At this point, I'm so comfortable I'm kind of only playing around Harrowing, right? But how do I perfectly play around Harrowing? Sure.
Line up. I have my orders.
Okay. You're just gonna develop Kato, Sejuani blocks. Actually, I don't even have to block with Sejuani. Well, no, I do.
Show them our teeth.
Over there.
And open attack should do it. I'll use this turn so he can't further or any shenanigans.
Debit.
Yeah, this list feels pretty good against the Darrowing. But opponents are also playing a little bit Pepega, I have to admit. Karma as when? Not today. I like how literally everyone is playing Darrowing on NA servers. The reviews, right. I suck. Oh yeah, that was the Jinx Lee deck. Clear review history. It's fine. You don't have to.
Joke debate. Time for the main event. Hot on the trail. Death doesn't scare me.
That was dumb. I should have only swung with this. with this. It's more important to brittle Draven on his swing. Yeah, I'm already getting tired. This might be my last game.
Ride on!
Well, this is gonna be a hard one. I kind of want to keep Flash Freeze for Darius. And I want to play this for the draws. So just do this. Cormaz makes my eye twitch. It's a very complex deck though. Very demanding to play well.
Call themselves Trifarian.
This is too good not to take. I know it gives him a Demolitionist, but... he could also have Demolitionist and Transfusion anyway.
Can't wait. Come here, darling. Let's see what you can do.
Setting up a Harrowing. So I need to win on my turn 7 swing.
What you did.
Oof. Not even setting up a Harrowing.
Save the homestead.
I misjudged.
Stand aside. I've got work to do.
Open attack would have been pretty good by him. Well, obviously he doesn't know my hands. I could have had Brittle or Harsh Winds. Oh wow. So you're telling me there's a chance.
I will unite the Freljord.
And I will conquer it.
Still, Harrowing is gonna win. Well, I guess I can have up to 2 Flash Freezes.
Face me, coward! Aberrosans, stand together!
Yeah, I'm really regretting the early Brittle. So what's my best bet? Hoping he does not have Harrowing? And Culling Strike? Or freezing Darius? Freezing Draven. Actually against Harrowing, freezing is pretty good, right? I draw the arrow. I just realized.
Bring me chaos!
In this case I should use Ashe's Flash Freeze, so that even if Ashe dies I still have one.
The time is right. Strike now!
No, it's also kind of a semi-bluff,
My aim
telling
is
him
true.
that I don't have another one. If he holds Atrocity I probably still lose. Well, it depends a bit. My next few draws. Sure. Okay, he could still cast Harrowing. But with the Ashe Arrow that's fine. Okay, currently he doesn't threaten any damage get through. Well, no, with the axe 1, and then he can finish off with Decimate. Okay, that's good. That's really, really good.
Leave the target. The time is right. Strike now.
Like, I'm not sure if I need it, but it's a really good pickup. In case he fervors from here for like, or from here. Okay, that last card seems to be a Decimate. So there's a reason to be made for using Flash Freeze first. Not a reason, a case to be made. Because it keeps Culling Strike up for Fervor. But at the current board state, he could survive my open attack with a Fervor of his if I let Darius live. GG. That was a good one, although like I still think the early Brittle was a bit of a misplay.